Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. 250 Gemstones Exchange. Just where I give you guys great content. And in exchange, you guys, if you like, comment, or subscribe, hopefully all three of the above. Don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. These fast foods is a new project. These fast food chains, these fast food restaurants are a new project. Did y'all hear about the shootout at Jack in the Box? I'm going to break down this video. We're going to do some journalism. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to bring y'all the news. I need y'all to watch this video, and I'm going to be right back with you to give you my opinion.
Who shot at a customer is telling her side of the story.
Yeah, we showed you the shocking video last night. She opened fire on the customers after a dispute over curly fries.
ABC 13's Jessica Willey spoke to that woman who no longer works for the fast food chain. Jessica?
Yeah, on the same day that customer and his attorney stood outside that Jack in the Box near Bush Airport to talk about this incident and put pressure on the restaurant, the former employee is defending herself. She claims there is more to this story.
She's aiming, she's leaning. She's not just going up in the air trying to scare people. She's trying to kill them.
This morning, attorney Randall Callanan and his client, customer Anthony Ramos,
Scared, that's for sure.
detailed the controversial curly fry incident and the shooting that followed.
It was pointed right at me. I don't know how she didn't get me.
And this afternoon, the armed employee.
I don't know how she got your big ass either, because you a big boy. You are a big man. Lord have mercy. That man ain't got no neck. This woman was bucking. Was that 9 millimeter or 4.5? Over some curly fry. You get your damn head knocked off in America over some curlies.
On the other side of the dispute, contacted ABC 13 to respond.
I want to clear my name and tell my story. That's not the whole story that they telling.
Alonia Ford Theriot says she worked for Jack in the Box for 15 years. Most recently at the
15 years. And you ain't a manager yet? 15 years. Okay.
Location on JFK, where she says the job was dangerous. This was her in March of 2021. Ramos says he and his wife ordered a meal combo, but didn't get the curly fries.
You said we weren't going to get them. That was it.
The confrontation escalated to food throwing, and Ford says racial slurs, which Ramos denies.
He kept saying, "Oh, you gonna make my order over? This is the type of."
Yeah, if you I don't give a damn if you're Latino. Well, some Latinos are Afro-Latinos, but if you like, I don't know, if you have no bloodline to the African, if your blood can be traced to Africa, if your bloodline kind of bypass, like you got your bloodline straight to Spain, you're Indian, and you know the Spanish took over the Indian. So if you just Spanish and Indian, and you saying the N-word, that's an ass whooping. If you white and you say the N-word, that's an ass whooping. All other ethnic groups, if you ain't black or Afro-Latino, that's an ass whooping. That is an ass whooping. You don't call me no nigger make my fry. What kind of shit is that?
Talk about behind you. We hate like y'all.
She says she asked Ramos to leave. The video captures the gunfire. The video does show you shoot at them. What if you had...
If you hear the audio, you didn't hear the gun go off at all.
There is no audio on the video that was released, but according to court records, Houston police did find a spent shell casing.
Now she is lying, y'all. I have to blur it in respect of YouTube, which I don't understand, because YouTube shows these animals. You ever seen those?
Would y'all like to know my opinion? Would y'all like to know my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Everything was good until that woman said, if you listen to the audio, the gun didn't go off. Now, like I said, I had to blur it to respect the guidelines, to respect the community, because a nigga is on probation. Okay, I can't have any more strikes on my channel, but I will tell you this: if y'all go watch it, the video's all over the place. Y'all go watch it. It's clearly a shell ejected from the goddamn gun. She busted. All right, she busted gun. So, that, but in the video, also as y'all can see, that he was threatening. Like that's I don't know the legal terms, the ramifications, what levels, but I don't know if throwing something at somebody is that assault. I think it is. I think if I threw a rock at somebody, a heavy rock, and I bust somebody, that's an assault. You can't do that. So he threw some food at her, even though food can't really hurt you. You know, maybe something can get in her eye, but he did lunge an object at her. So I don't know if he can go to jail for that. There was some back and forth. To sum all this up, in my personal opinion, she was wrong for busting that gun, but he was wrong too, because you're supposed to be the man in the situation, and men, we are the ones that got to be civil, especially with the ladies. As a man, I approach every woman like they're a big ball of emotion, and I can't let her emotion get me all riled up, right? So when I'm talking to a woman, you know, I always approach somebody if they're acting abnormal. Either it's drugs or they going through something. Either it's drugs or they going through something, meaning their kids are not listening to them. They're going through it with their kids, or they probably just lost somebody in the family, or they're just going through a breakup. You never know what somebody's going to go through, because we're taught no matter what you're going through, you got to get your ass to work or be under the freaking bridge. Get your ass to work or be under the freaking bridge. And he's an older man. He's balding. He got no neck and he's balding. So he's an older man. And they have a little baby. There's a cute little baby, cute little Mexican baby. No, I don't talk about babies, but listen, I couldn't tell who just had the baby. I couldn't tell if it was the mama who just had the baby or the daddy, because he was busting out. Another thing I want to point out, he needs to slow down on the fast food. I mean, it's not good for your health, and you almost got your head knocked off over some curlies. You almost got your head knocked off over some curlies. He has an eating problem, right? It's obvious that he has an eating problem. And I'm not picking on because he's Mexican. Now, he did say the N-word. That's an ass whooping. Like I said in the video, that's an ass whooping. You cannot go around saying that. One, he's to cut back on the fast food, because I couldn't tell who just delivered. It's hard to tell. When he looked like he has a food addiction, because if your love for food, you love food so much that you'll risk your damn life. A 9mm was pointed at your dome over some curlies. You almost got your head knocked off over your addiction. He can't put down the Jack in the Box. He can't put down the tacos, right? Bigger picture, you gotta approach people, especially women. They're emotional. There may be that time in the month, like I said, as human beings, you never know what somebody's going through. Approach people like they're going through something horrific. That's how I approach people. So especially, like I said, if I'm being polite, hey, you forgot my fry. I got your damn. You ain't getting no goddamn fry. Blah blah blah. Like, hey, man, are you okay? You understand what I'm saying? As men, we have to be intact with our emotions. We got to get our emotions in check at all times, because at the end of the day, we are the providers. We can't provide for our families while we're in jail. We can't provide for our families if somebody put us in the dirt. So we're the ones that's calculated. We're the ones that are logic, right? They were both wrong, in my opinion. You know, she is professional, and she's been there 15 years. Yes, a lot of these Jack in the Boxes in some scary places, a lot of these fast foods, they open late. There's a lot of weirdos, there's a lot of homeless people. And I don't mind her bringing that gun, because at the end of the day, you can call the cops all you want. The cops are responders. They don't prevent these things. They're not going to be there unless a cop is roaming around. But your life comes first. Then we'll air all the details out later. But they were both wrong. She's been there 15 years and she know better. And one thing I want to point out too, she's been there 15 years. I'm wondering how come she ain't a general manager. She's suppressing her greatness. I can't be at no place no 15 years and not move up. I got to see what else is going on out there. I got to elevate. That's just me personally. 15 years, that's a career, lady. That's a career. She'd be in corporate office by now. There's something going wrong with her, and there's something going wrong with him, and they just clash. But y'all flood my comments. I'm dying to know how y'all feel about this Jack in the Box employee letting off rounds over some curlies. 250. I'm gone.